We're gonna have 2 bars, 2 restaurants, event space, all kinds of gardens, a dance floor, and just have a hell of a lot of fun out over the Kansas River here in Kansas City.
So we're down in Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri?
Kansas City, Kansas, right on the border with Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, we're in the West Bottoms. We're with the bridge guy, Mike Zeller. All right, so what are we looking at right now? What's happened?
We're looking at new bridge land.
Okay.
We're laying big, heavy steel beams across this 1905 railroad bridge, suspending steel pans between them. We filled them up with concrete for these cantilevered walkways along the side. If you can spin the camera around there, we got new land, 40, 50 feet over the Kansas River here. And we're just getting started. We're finished with this first 100-yard long truss. We got another 100 yards out over the center of the river. We're gonna go double decker, and then there's a third little truss on the far end.
How much concrete is on this ground here? How thick are we?
It's 6 inches in the center and about 4.5 on the wings, so it crowns a bit so that the rain sheds off of it.
Is that gonna be the final rail right there?
No, it's just temporary rail. The final stuff's pretty heavy build. It's got a 7-inch epay rail that comes off the side for your cold beverage or a dinner plate, a narrow one we're gonna have out here. And we also have old railroad tracks that Kansas City Terminal Railway donated to us because we're slicing up the real thing that was on the bridge. But the replacement tracks, we're gonna float 3 inches above the floor here so that you can use it as a footrest when you belly up for the view.
What are they doing down there?
Doing deferred maintenance on this 120-year-old railroad bridge down there.
So that's none of the structure that's being built down there?
That little deck you see, that's just temporary safety walkway for the builders. It's hanging from the bottom of the bridge. Now this cantilever here, this is the central truss. And this will be the lower deck, will continue another 80 yards across here, and then 11 feet above it, cantilevered off of both sides, will be the top deck event space.
Wow.
And it'll have a roof that goes all the way to the top of the bridge, 55 feet up. You can see it up there right now. And then we'll have, there's a polycarbonate, translucent polycarbonate board on the side to keep the rain out.
So how old is this bridge?
This bridge was built in 1905 by the Rock Island Railroad. The bridge was built in 1905. Then we had a big flood in Kansas City in 1951, flooded the whole valley. After that, the Corps of Engineers raised the levees, and they paid a local bridge building company called LG Barkus to come in and install these lift gates with these gears on them.
Right.
And big motors sat up on top and could, in advance of high water, slowly raise these trusses up one at a time. You know, if they fell into disrepair by the 1960s, they've just been sitting here for 70 years.
Yeah.
Same family-owned company, LG Barkus and Sons, comes out last spring, oils up the gears, applies force, and runs the bridge.
Same guy in the 1950s?
It was his grandson is now running the company.
Oh wow!
Yeah, Doug Barkus runs the company now, and they ran the bridge up another 4 feet, so it's again higher than the yet new height. They raised the levees again on top of the back then.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
So can we walk down there and see what they got going on?
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
But before we do that, can you just spin around here and look at how much acreage we're getting out here? When we're done, we're going to have 35,000 square feet of usable space on a bridge over a river, and most of it's going to be covered. This will continue to be open. We are going to build a clamshell on this truss right here and vine it. So you go inside of it, and we'll have lots of different seating in here, and we can shade for the sun, and it'll be less windy in here. It'll be a more cozy place to go if that's the kind of environment you're looking for dinner or listen to live music out here.
Are you guys putting a golf thing up here, the fish food golf thing?
Well, we joke about that, but you know, the whole project started out as a joke, so we might do that. We're looking to activate the river, and the city is bringing down 3 trails to the waterfront and to long floating docks.
Awesome.
So we're going to have a lot of kayaks and canoes out here, and there's a guy that wants to rent boats to the public. So if there's a lot of people down there, we can't be whacking them with fishy golf balls.
Probably a bad idea. Yeah, for sure. Woo! I get like heights on here, man.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. I do not like heights.
So you can walk out here then. You walk the plank.
Oh yeah.
That's the start of the staircase. We got 2 staircases going to the top deck. Also have 2 elevators on this bridge. A 70-foot long commercial kitchen that will be the full internal width of the bridge, and then 2 really badass bars. One down here that's as wide as the bridge with the bar top extending out on the outside here. and then another one up top, a 50-foot long run out away from the bridge overlooking the Kansas River.
All right, so tell me what's going on over here.
That's part of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers levee raise. They're dropping the wall back and taking it up higher to increase the volume of the floodway. You know, it got to the top of this wall in '93, not since though, but you know,
so how are they coming right through here?
They're going to bring it up to here.
Okay.
And then the levee on that end will continue to be a levee. It's already been raised a few feet, and you see the trail on the top of it there. These will join up, and we can do away with this construction ramp here, and then we're extending the bridge on out, and there'll be a big staircase that goes down straight away right here. You know what's coming into play over here? There's a fella upriver here, Brad McDonald in Bonner Springs, Kansas, which is part of the,
zip
the
line?
metro. Yeah.
Okay. On a zip line? I could care less about heights.
No, you can do that?
I've skydived 5 times.
Huh. But you can't walk out on my bridge.
Well, I got a little nervous today. Sometimes it's not always that way, but like today I was like a little bit. Yeah, so you're putting a zip line, or they're putting a zip line from where? The top of this thing?
From the top of it, we just asked them, we said, that's a great idea, we love it because it enlivens the whole area. We just don't want it in our ear. So we asked them to keep it about 100 yards north of us, running parallel to the bridge.
It'll go over the river?
Over the river, over the state line, then over the river.
I wonder what
and it'll be a very public zip line.
What's the insurance like on that?
I don't know. It's not my business. I don't want to get in the zip line
What's your
business.
insurance on this?
Not bad, like 40 grand a year.
So when's this project going to be done?
We'll be open with the Rock Island Bridge in the summer of '24.
When's the investors going to see their return?
Starting a year or two after that.
I'm just messing with you. I'm not worried about it. I invested in the project because of you, dude.
Troy is one of our visionary investors. He came down, saw it all, and said, I'm in.
I said, if anybody's going to do it, Mike Zeller's going to do it. So,
well, thank you.
100%.
It took people like you saying I'm going to do it to enable me to do it.
June 2024, mark it in your calendars.
Yeah.
Rock Island Bridge, Mike Zeller. Are you still looking for investors?
We are. We got a little bit left. We're going for it.
If you got a little bit of money and you want to invest, make sure you subscribe to this video. Make sure you go to
rockislandkc.com, and we're on Facebook, Rock Island Bridge. Through the website, you can contact me directly if you want to get a pro forma prospectus on this project.
Cool.
We are taking this on the road. America's got a lot of bridges, a lot of railroad bridges that are unused, and we will have successfully reinvented the first one. And we got some pretty heavy-duty investors in Kansas City. One fella took a real estate investment trust national and took it public.
The guy I met.
David Brain.
Yeah.
And we're going to start consulting and converting bridges around the country.
I love it, man.
It's a niche real estate opportunity.
Well, I appreciate you having us out here, dude.
Thanks.
Investing is scary. Heights are scary. Get outside your comfort zone. Invest in a bridge. Talk to you in the next one.
Peace.